Hello, welcome to the Tuesday Tell-All. How is everybody doing? I got a bad echo right now. I'm trying to get rid of it. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, hello and welcome. It's Tuesday, October 10th. You know what? I'm starting like a minute or two early because I got a long day tomorrow. I got an early flight. I got to get out of here at like 6. No, the flight's at 7. So I got to be at the airport by 6, which means I got to leave here by 5, which means I got to wake up at 4:59. No, 4 something. So anyways, yeah, we started a couple minutes early. My bad. What, like 2 minutes? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Long day. Do not attempt to adjust your dial. I really do look this tired and feel this tired right now. Doing math, stats, and pre-calculus all day. So since I woke up. But anyways, we got a lot to cover tonight. I'm going to try and make it fast, and I don't think it's going to be. It's probably going to be our usual 45 minutes to 45-minute plus. All right, so who's out there? Walt Walker, there he is. Let's go. Me and Walt did a nice little segment the other night. I hope you caught it because we were throwing a lot of stats in, and Walt throwing his expertise in there. He made some good picks the other night that I was a little envious of after I got off the horn there. And I was thinking, you know what? He was right. So make sure you check that one out and make your own picks. And we'll get into more of that a little bit later. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Nice to see you on here. Pete Lanciers, there he is. Am I doing a Hendrix? Yeah, did you like that? Guys, I'm a little nervous. This computer, this is a new computer still to me because it's about a year old now. And for the last couple, I'd say weeks, it's just been shutting down like Windows on me out of nowhere. And it's been getting worse. I keep restarting it. I've been updating it. I'm doing like virus scans. I don't understand what the deal is. I don't know if it's this wireless mouse, but it like all of a sudden the pointer goes up to the top right corner and just X's out everything that it can. And it's like making me nervous. So I'm afraid that it might happen here tonight. And I'm really hoping it doesn't. So I just reset the computer before I came on. So hopefully we're all right. The echo though, that was coming through my phone because I was going to use my phone as a backup in case I got booted off. I was going to hurry up and save myself with the phone, but I don't think that's going to happen. How you doing, Steve? How are you? Thanks for joining. Trip to Texas is coming. I leave tomorrow, Steve. Enjoy the ride. I will. Don, how are you doing, Don? Thanks for joining. Thanks for supporting the show. Bruce Fulper, thanks for supporting the show. How are you? Chip is in the house. Chip Minnick, what's up, Chip? Scott Giordano, how you doing, Scott? Philip M. is actually Casey Miles. Good evening, Casey Miles. Dan Wally, driver Dan, how you doing, Dan? Dan needs to get back in a stalker. He's been running super gas, super street .90 stuff, but he belongs in a stalker, in an AMX, by the way. Hey, Doug Deck, how you doing? Doug made his debut in St. Louis this weekend in his new stalker. Pete Ducko, how are you? From sunny Florida, huh, brother? Good for you. All right, well, you all know driverinterviews.com is the website. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We hit the 3,600 mark. We're at like 3,610 already. So 3,610 subscribers on YouTube and over 3,000 on Facebook and almost 1,000 on Instagram. I'm trying to take Instagram a little more seriously. If you want to sponsor, if you want to donate, if you want to buy a shirt, if you want to buy a hat, sticker, any of that stuff can be done at driverinterviews.com or hit me up, Fazio at info at driverinterviews.com. Not Fazio. Info at driverinterviews.com. Lupe Tortilla, I'm finally going to get there tomorrow. Can't wait. Lupe Tortilla. Texmex.com, sponsor of the show, main sponsor of the show. And couldn't do this show without them. Couldn't go to Texas tomorrow without them either. So thank you guys for helping me out. DragInsights. Hit up Alicia at DragInsights.com if you have any questions about the program. Register, sign up if you haven't. I don't know what you're waiting for. And tonight is a great night to do it because the form is out there. She posted it on Facebook. You can select your picks for the JEGS All Stars. So get in there and do that. If you get all of them right, you get a free 1-year premium membership on DragInsights. So I would do it. Can't afford not to, right? Rob Youngblood, AdvancedClutches.com. Hit up Rob Youngblood if you want to talk counterweights, if you want to talk lightening a flywheel, if you want some finger heights, any of the aforementioned. AdvancedClutches.com. Rob Youngblood can get you set up. Switch to the stick shift. It's way more fun. Take it from me. Don Kennedy Race Car Insurance. Don's in the house right now. And if you have any questions for Don, you can also text him or email him or call him 602-284-6240 or 1donkennedy@gmail.com. He can get you set up for your race car, your classic car, whatever you got. Don can insure it, and the policies are written through Haggerty Insurance. PontiacEngines.com, that's rock and roll engineering. That's Bruce Fulper, founder of that 428 cubic inch Pontiac combo that you see in GT Superstock. Irvin Johns just qualified #1 with it. Bruce Fulper won class with it back in 2004 at Indy. So PontiacEngines.com, Bruce Fulper, rock and roll engineering. CP Carrillo Pistons, hit up Rick Pennington, R. Pennington at CP Carrillo, 2 R's, 2 L's. Only pistons I've ever run in my 289 cubic inch engines in my Superstock car. CP Carrillo Pistons, along with Total Seal piston rings. They work hand in hand. If you get the pistons, you get the rings. Designed by Total Seal for that particular piston. Do that all in one shot. Believe me, don't screw that step up. But Total Seal piston rings can get you set up. Lake Speed, Keith Jones, 2 of the best brains over there at Total Seal. Lake@totalseal.com is Lake Speed's email address. Hit him up. Tell him Bobby Fazio sent you. Outronixinc.com. Don't go to the racetrack without a weather station and without DragInsights, because you are at a severe disadvantage. If you want a good weather station, OutronixInc.com, Fred Bartoli, founder of that company, and a contingency sponsor. And not just weather stations, EGTs, O2, wideband O2s, whatever they got over there can help your race car out, believe me. All right, so more comments flying in. Pete Lancier's already voted. Did you vote for the All-Star picks, or are you talking about my wife's Fab over 40? Fabulous over 40. That's the thing that she posted yesterday. So I shared that on my Facebook page. So if you feel like doing that, select your JEGS All-Star picks and then go on my Facebook page and vote for my wife over 40, Fabulous over 40. She is pretty fabulous. She looks really good. I mean, especially for her age. She's older. She's older than me. And she looks younger than me, sadly, for me. But I like it. So if you want to vote for that and select your JEGS All-Star picks, do it all tonight. Why not? Nick Ryder's listening. Texas was this past weekend. No, it's coming up, Steve. Yeah, leaving early in the morning. Early in the morning. All right, so let's get to it. First of all, birthdays. DragInsights birthdays. Okay, this is on the DragInsights homepage. As soon as you hit home and you see that master calendar with all the racing schedules and birthdays, right? So our first birthday, October 4th, is Alicia, the founder of DragInsights. So happy birthday, Alicia Anderson, October 4th. Thanks for everything you do. Ed McClawhorn, October 7th. Happy birthday, Ed. Hayden Brown, October 8th. Brett Spear and Ray Thurston. Ray Thurston's probably sleeping right now. He usually pays attention and tunes into the show. And guess what? He's missing his birthday shout-out right now. But happy birthday, Brett Spear and Ray Thurston. They were October 9th, yesterday. And then today, Troy Henderson, October 10th. Troy Henderson, stick shift racer out of, I want to say, Missouri. Division 3 over there. Or Division 5, maybe. But happy birthday, Troy Henderson. All right, I have a correction that I want to make right from last week because I screwed this up. So 2 weekends ago, we were in Virginia, Division 1, and I messed up the qualifiers, top qualifiers. So in stock eliminator, I want to get this right now, O-Stock Automatic and Toes in her 69 Camaro convertible. She went 11.98.9 on a 13.15 index. That's 116.1 under the index. She was #1 qualifier, O-Stock Automatic. Congrats, Ann. And then Byron Warner and Brian Warner were #1 and #2 qualifiers. Byron in the Superstock I Automatic 95 Camaro, 964.4 on a 1070. He was 105.6 under. I guess he won the coin flip with his brother because Brian in the GTJ Automatic 1990 IROC was 976.6 on a 1080. That's 103.4 under. So by 0.02 of a second, Big brother, we'll say big brother, even though they're identical twins, but I think Byron's older by a few minutes or half an hour or something like that. He got the #1 spot. And Brian, younger brother, I guess he felt gypped out of that #1 spot. So he just decided to go out and win the whole race. So that's how that went down. Congrats to the Warner brothers, #1 and #2 qualifiers, and Antos on your #1 qualifying position there out in Virginia. All right. We also had the Class Racer Revival 2.0. Last Tuesday after the national event in St. Louis. So the winners there, Matt Daddis, I think that's how you say his last name. He was driving Joey Ship's Nova. I think it's a 70 Nova, 69 Nova in, I want to say G-Stock Automatic is what that car would be. And Matt Daddis got the win, 10,000 smackaroonies. Oof, good for you, Matt. Congratulations, buddy. And then in Superstock, Pete Diagnoli, you've been hearing his name a lot the last 2 years. He's #1 in the world last year in Superstock, and he doesn't seem to be letting up. He got the win in Superstock there at St. Louis, $10,000. Man, oh man, that kid's driving lights out. I think that's a Superstock C modified stock, 67 Camaro. Congratulations, Pete Diagnolo. Perry Ford, hello. Am I coming to Pomona? I'm trying to come to Pomona. If anybody's got something for me to drive out there in Pomona, I would love it. I wish there was a divisional out there because I'm number 10 in stock right now in Division 1, and I've only hit 5 races, 4 of them in a borrowed car from Mark Sargenti, and the 5th one was in my new car. So I don't have anything like canceling out a first-round loss, and I would love to hit a divisional somewhere, but I think I missed that boat. But if anybody's got something, I always wanted to go down Pomona's drag strip. I would love to come out there and drive something. If I can't drive something, I might still try to come out there. It depends on if I can get any more time off. Russ Abrams, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. All right, so like I said, JEGS All Stars, make your pick. There is a post on Facebook as we speak under the DragInsights page. Alicia posted that about, I would say, 45 minutes ago. And you can click on that link, fill out the form. If you want to view the stats on all those drivers, she posted the link to the stats in the comments. So make sure you check that out if you want to see those stats for yourself. I will post that for you right now. So in the comments below, right here, check it out. You can go on that spreadsheet and you can see the whole roster and the stats that we pulled for each driver. Their win percentage, their average reaction time, how many runs they've made, all that good stuff. So check that out right there. And if you want the actual form to make your picks, that's on the DragInsights Facebook page right now. There's a link for that. I don't have that link. Alicia posted that one. I'll be sharing that link probably after I'm done tonight or tomorrow morning. But like I said, free premium membership to whoever can get all 8 categories correct. Some really good drivers out there. It was hard to find that roster, man. It was like a big mystery who was coming and who wasn't. I don't know why you would miss the JEGS All Stars if you were actually in it. Some drivers, I guess, have been in it so many times they don't care. I know I would go to the ends of the earth to show up if I was, had the points to get in it. So I was just a little confused. I'm like asking people who's in it, who's not. Where do you, somebody help me. But it was a struggle. Anyways, I think I got it right. Upcoming races, by the way, we got to get this out there. Okay. Dutch Classic, Maple Grove. It's the biggest and best national open in the country. Let me get this overlay out of the way for a split second if I can, because I want everybody to see this. October 19th to the 22nd. If you want to see fast cars, if you want to go to a top-notch facility, Maple Grove Raceway, October 19th to the 22nd. You'll see stockers, you'll see super stockers, you'll see huge wheelies, no horsepower penalties. It's the best kind of racing you can see. Class eliminations, super stock A, Hemi, showdown, shootout, whatever you want to call it. They'll be there. Lots of heads-up action on, I believe, Saturday. I think class eliminations are usually maybe on Friday or Saturday. As it gets closer, I will actually be able to give you that detailed schedule. But class eliminations probably either Friday or Saturday, and event eliminations Saturday or Sunday. So definitely want to get there. Spectators, 12 and under are free. I think spectators are $20 a day on those main days and $10 on Thursday if you want to go to the test and tune. I don't know why they're not doing a carload special. I think they really should do a carload for the Dutch Classic. Maybe they'll change their mind and actually do one, but don't want to miss that race. And another race here, our own buddy Tom Baker's on the cover there. That's his Trip and Fish CUDA right there. October 28th, Capitol Raceway. So this is in Maryland, Crofton, Maryland. A stick eliminator and an automatic eliminator, and this is limited to vintage stockers and super stockers from 1955 to 1975. So the gate fee is $60 and then a $40 entry fee. So for a total of $100, you will be racing for, I don't really know how much money, but 2 top dog bonus or top dog bonus to the winner of the stick and automatic finalist shootout. All right, so probably more on that a little bit later. It's all bottom bulb, obviously, no delay boxes and no electronics. I don't know if trans brakes are allowed or not. So we might want to inquire about that a little bit more. You can call Dave there, 410-206-9427, and get a little bit more information on that. Looks to be fun. Hopefully I can make that. All right, so let's get to some results here. We're going to start out in St. Louis. They had 140 stockers at that first divisional. This was a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday divisional that I think ended up finishing on Sunday because there were just so many cars. Number one qualifier out of that 140 car field, and Candies, M stock automatic, 1983 Malibu wagon, 1184.6 on a 1285 index, going 1004 under the index to get that number one spot. And the women ruled the weekend here in Stock Eliminator. So in the final, so after Ann Candies got number one qualifying position there, Rochelle T. Bear in the K stock automatic Malibu again. This is an 81 Malibu, not a wagon. Goes up against Mike Cotton in the 73 Duster, the Touring Pro F stock automatic 73 Duster, low compression 340. Rochelle 009 on the tree. That was 1184, runs an 1187.4 on the 1184. Mike Cotton 030 on the tree, not bad, but runs a 1089.2 on an 87. So his package was a 59 pack, I think. And Rochelle was what's that? 34 and 9. What's that? A 43 pack there. So Rochelle Tiber gets the win. 009 in the final. Not gun shy at all. She was 008 in the semifinal against Hidalgo. Ooh, man, she was laying it down. First divisional win for Rochelle Tiber. Great driver. And she also runs a really cool 66 Chevy too, stick car. I think it's Gene Bickelmeyer's old car. I think she owns it now. And that thing is a screamer. So she's got some cool cars there. Congratulations, Rochelle Tiber, on your first divisional event win. And that's like winning Indy. 140 stockers. You had to qualify to even make this show at this divisional. She qualified and she got it done, man, going 7 rounds. That's awesome. Super stock. Bobby Rashid, GTG automatic, number one qualifier, 2005 Cavalier. Not really sure which combo's in it. Walt Walker would know. 97 super stock cars showed up, by the way. He went 932.8 on a 1040 index, 1072 under the index, getting that number one spot. Congratulations, Bobby. In the Eliminator, one of my good buddies here, Chris Hall from the West Coast, factory super stock C in a 2017 Camaro. I like that car. I kind of don't like it as much as his stocker Camaro. That I think it's a 70 Camaro he's got in stock Eliminator, that green one. I love that car. This is a gorgeous car though. Don't get me wrong. Went up against Logan. Is it Belanger or Bellinger? I really don't know how to say it. I'm going to go with Belanger. 1996 Firebird, super stock I-automatic, engine building family there. I think Steven Belanger is his father, if I'm not mistaken. They build engines. They build fast ones. So unfortunately for Logan in this final round, these young kids, man, they're killing it, by the way. Logan's probably like 20. If he's 25, I think that might be a stretch. He's probably younger than that. 006 red in the final, but these young kids, like I said, like Wyatt Wagners, these Logan Belangers, these kids, I don't want to mess with them. I don't want to have to race any of them. 006 red though, Chris Hall 012, man, 012, not shying away at all. 890 with a 7 on an 882 dial. Got to shut it off because Logan was 006 red. Logan coasted to the finish line there. Congratulations, Chris Hall, on your win. 7th win at the divisional level. Yeah, Chris Hall is good, man. Don't want to mess with him either. So congratulations. That was the first race there in St. Louis. Sorry, guys. I want to put my overlay back. You sponsors paid for that. And then we are going to move into the second race. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments. Hey, there's Tom Baker. He was runner-up at that race last year. That's why his picture's on there. Do you have to be a racer to vote in the JEGS All Stars? Absolutely not. That's for anybody. Billy Ryder, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Dutch Classic sounds fun. It is. It's great weather. No horsepower penalties. Can't miss it. Rockingham on the 21st of October. That's probably a divisional coming up, right? Yeah, I'm just promoting opens right now, Philip, Casey. So don't worry, I'll talk about Rockingham next week. My pick for the Stock All Stars is in the house. Parker's in the house. Russ Abrams. Belanger. You got to put the accent in there so I know which syllable to stress. Steve Lochner's in the house. What are you doing up this late? Steve Lochner, he's one of my pit crew. All right, race number 2. Number 1 qualifier, Rick Winchester, N stock automatic, 70 Camaro. This got to be a, what's this, a 2-barrel of some kind? 70 Camaro in N stock automatic. Were they still running the 350, 250 in 1970? Somebody would know that better than me. 1189.0 on a 13 flat index. That's a 111 under. Nice and fast. All right, like I said, women ran it this weekend. How about this final? Allison Dahl versus Brina Splinger. There were 130 stockers. For some reason, 10 stockers went home before the second race. I don't understand that. But anyways, Allison Dahl, A stock automatic, 98 Firebird. Definitely don't want to mess with her. Brina in the factory stock B, 2022 Copo. Allison Dahl's 1022, runs 1022.5 on a 1022 with an 022 light. She loved 22s right there. And Allison, an 022 light's actually bad for her. I mean, let's be honest. She's like teens or better every time she goes down the track. Brina dials a 923, runs a 921.8 on that 923, breaking out against Allison. Brina left a little bit on the starting line. She was 043. You can't do that against Allison Dahl. She will make you pay every single time. Brina, congratulations on your runner-up finish. Allison, congratulations on your win. That's her 6th divisional win. 6th divisional win. And to be honest with you, I thought she had more than that because she won 5 in 1 year a couple years ago when she won the World Championship. So for her to only have 6, I feel like that's a typo. But congratulations, Allison. 98 Firebird. That thing is killer, and she's a killer driver. Superstock, moving into Superstock. Indiana Jones here. Indiana Johns, I should say. GTE automatic. Irvin Johns, 2005 Cobalt. That's one of them 428 Pontiac combos that Bruce Fulper is always talking about. 9062 on a 1010 index. That's a 1038 under the index. Number 1 qualifier. Congratulations, Irvin Johns. Moving into the Eliminator now. How about this final round? Scott Dugdale in a 1984 Monte Carlo Superstock L automatic going 1060s. Going up against Marty Reinhardt, 69 Camaro Superstock E automatic. When Marty Reinhardt gets on a streak with the reaction times, stay out of his way. My goodness. My goodness. All right. Marty Reinhardt here was 002. Unfortunately, dials a 980, runs a 979.9, breaking out by 1 thou. How, you might ask? Well, that's because Scott Dugdale was 005, taking no prisoners either. Dialed a 1061, ran a 1061.2. With that big boxy Monte Carlo, this guy throws down a 7-pack. My goodness. 7-pack in the final. Marty Reinhardt's 002 breaking out by 1 thou. What a final round that was. Marty Reinhardt, semifinal, 000. Marty Reinhardt, quarterfinal, 004. Marty Reinhardt, in the round before that, 000. Marty Reinhardt in the round before that, 007. Marty Reinhardt with a terrible 029 light in the second round. And Marty Reinhardt with an 014 light in the first round. Oh, my goodness. Wow. He did that at Maple Grove earlier this year. And, man, when he gets on a tear like that, stay out of his way. Congratulations, though, to Scott Dugdale. 7th divisional win. All right. So Scott Dugdale's been in the winner's circle plenty of times. Going 1060s in Superstock is not you're getting chased pretty much every time down the track now. 1060s, the average super stocker, I would believe, right about now is 950. So that's a pretty tall order there. Congratulations, Scott Dugdale, making it look easy. All right, now we're moving out to the West Coast. Bakersfield, Famoso. Who was out there? I got to think Pete Lanciers was there, and he's in the house, right? Is that Monte Carlo Larry Hodges' old car, the red one? It might be. I think it is, actually. I saw a picture of it. So Larry Hodges ditched that car, and he's got, a late, like a Cobalt Cavalier GT car now. 352 barrel was available in 1970 for a variety of Chevrolets. Thank you, Steve Bruce. I appreciate that. Allison's average reaction time for 7 rounds was 0:19. Steve Lochner loves the show, and we love Steve Lochner. Thanks for joining us, Steve. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Mark Wilson, how you doing, Mark? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. All right, let's go out to the West Coast. Number 1 qualifier. Who would you guess it would be in Stock Eliminator? Yes, this would be my guess as well. Joe Sorensen in the L Stock Automatic. Talk about 352 barrels, right, Steve Bruce? 69 Camaro. Joe Sorensen takes the 4-barrel off, puts the 2-barrel on, qualifies number 1, it doesn't matter how many barrels there are. He's going to qualify number 1 in Stock Eliminator. So L stock automatic, 1157.3 on a 1270 index, going 112.7 under the index. He is not afraid of getting horsepower hits for next year for 2 combos. Number 1 qualifier, Joe Sorensen. Congratulations, buddy. And JEGS All Star representative. So I guess he's going to leave that 2-barrel on there for the JEGS All Stars, and he's probably going to run L stock automatic. Time will tell. He's got a couple days here to take that one off, put the other one on. I don't know, man. I think I'd put the other one on. I don't want to be an L stock automatic during the JEGS All Stars. I want to be F stock automatic. That's what he runs with the 4-barrel. All right. Anyways, into the eliminator. Bob Gullett. Love this car. 68 Nova F stick cars. Going up against Darren Grossi, 1964 Plymouth Fury. That's the old Eric Bartikoff car. Hashtag the car show, final round here, if I may say so myself. Darren Grossi is an A stock automatic. Unfortunately for Darren Grossi, 003 on the red light. Dialed a 1019, coasted to a 1039. Bob Gullett, 1093 dial in. Bob got away with one here. He was 151 on the tree, leaving first. And Darren Grossi lit it red by 0.003 of a second. So Bob Gullett coasted to an 11:10, rowing the gears. His first divisional event win. He's out of Canada, I believe, and I love his car. And his wife races too. Nice couple. Nice group of people there. Congratulations. Well deserved, Bob Gullett. First divisional event win. What a great feeling, right? Moving into super stock. GTQ automatic, Alan Freese, 82 Camaro. Is this the old Doug Cervanek car? I'd like to know. A white, well, I don't know if Alan Freese painted it or anything, but it would have been a white 82 Camaro with a baby LT1 in it, 265 cubic inch, running GTQ automatic. So I'm kind of putting the puzzle together, wondering if that's it. And that car was always fast. 1074.3 on 1175 index. He's 1007 under the index. Congratulations, Alan Freese, number 1 qualifier. Moving into the eliminator, Trey Vetter, 68 Camaro, Super Stock F automatic, going up against Ryan McClanahan in the 2008 Cobalt, Super Stock A modified. Ryan McClanahan's in so many final rounds, he's probably lost track of how many wins he has. However, Trey Vetter got the win here, 006 light, 991.2 on a 985 index, or dial in, and you got to do that against Ryan McClanahan. Ryan McClanahan dials 823. 823. He's charging hard at 160-something miles an hour. Runs an 829, so he's 6 over his dial with an 019 light. I don't know if he gave it back there or what. They were both over by 6. So I don't know if the headwind came in or they both got on the brakes down there. McClanahan went 164 miles an hour. I don't know how much faster he goes than that. But Trey Vetter gets the win. Congratulations, Trey Vetter. 4th divisional event win. Way to go, buddy. All right, race 2 out there now. Joe Sorensen again, number 1 qualifier. This time he's 112.5 under the index in that 69 Camaro 352 barrel. Ryan McClanahan was pissed off that he lost that final round in super stock, so he comes out and wins stock eliminator instead. And I like this car better anyway. It's a AA stock automatic, 69 Camaro. I guess it's I don't know if it's a 396 or a 427 car. Somebody else might know that. Going up against C.W. Hoffer, 73 Firebird, G stock automatic. McClanahan's 036 on the tree, 981.8 on a 983 dial. Getting the win. Hoffer edged him out on the tree, 029, but breaks out by a lot. 1118.9 on an 1124 dial. Needed a little bit more brake pedal down there. That's the way it goes, though. That's the way it goes. It's hard to judge them hard-charging AA cars coming on you like that. So congratulations, McClanahan. How many wins is that for him? 17. 17 divisional event wins for Ryan McClanahan, former world champion. Making it happen. Super stock, Tom Ferrugia, factory Super stock G, 2013 Camaro, number 1 qualifier, 930 with an 8 on a 1025 index, 942 under the index. And here's a final round that you've heard probably 100 times in your life. Kyle Rizzoli versus Brad Burton. This one actually went to Kyle Rizzoli. Dialed 916, went 916.2, dead on 2 with an 039 light. That's actually, that light, Brad Burton can make you pay with an 039 light. Now, Rizzoli's not driving his usual 69 Camaro in Superstock. He's driving a 2008 Cobalt and GTC automatic. Not sure what combo. I'm just going to guess it's a 350 Chevy, and I believe the car is owned by Tommy Gaynor. Brad Burton's driving his dad's 91 Firebird GTF automatic, 028 on the tree. Had the better light than Kyle Rizzoli, but 937.2 on a 935. He went 141 miles an hour. Not sure how much faster he goes than that. They might have been playing the brake pedal game down there and might have given it back. Not sure. Or, like I said, maybe a headwind, maybe something happened and the dew came in. If there even is dew out in California, I don't even know. I'm speaking like an East Coaster right now. But Kyle Rizzoli, 17th win for Kyle Rizzoli. Congratulations. Just sealing the deal on that points championship. All right, we ran class eliminations out there in Stock Eliminator out in Bakersfield. So let's just rattle off the winners in class right now. Steve Wan, AA Stock Automatic. Darcy Clark, A Stock Automatic. B Stock Automatic, Jared Jordan. C Stock Automatic, Richie Pauly. D Stock Automatic, John Irving. E Stock Automatic, Bob Aceves. F Stock Automatic, Phil Mandela. G Stock Automatic, C.W. Hoffer. H Stock Automatic, Chris Ashley. N Stock Automatic, Dave Muller. T Stock Automatic, Bob Beals. E Front Wheel Drive Stock, Gary Lucier. F Factory Stock C, Scott Burton. Factory Stock D, Lindy Lindholm. Kelly Lane got the stick combo, and he or she runs a T stick car, 1979 Fairmont. That's awesome. The auto combo went to Gary Gandy in a 79 Mustang. That's a U stock automatic car. And the factory stock combo went to Evan Kowalski. That is a factory stock E car, and that's a 2014 Camaro. So those are your class winners out there in Bakersfield Stock Eliminator. Jeremy Duncan, another all-star representative, Division III Superstock D Automatic. Vote for Jeremy Duncan if you think he's going to win Superstock, and he might. He's a very good driver. Rizzoli Gainer car has a 2015 LS3 in it, 376, 365. All right. That's the street version, I'm assuming, because it's a GT and not a factory GT. Thank you very much, Jeremy Duncan, for that tidbit of information. Jeremy, go vote for yourself. McClanahan's a 427, 445. Thank you, Walt Walker. And Burton is another 428 Pontiac. The Bruce Fulper Pontiac, 428. All right. Okay. What else do I have to get to? Oh, did you guys hear about this? The Dodges in Factory Showdown. So they're getting a larger pulley. So their pulley went from 3.5 inches to 3 3/4 inches, I think was the ruling. But they're allowed to lose 50 pounds. So they went from 32.75 to 32.25 on the weight. I think it is their minimum weight. That's for the Dodges, the 2021 Mopars, Dodge Challenger. 35.75 to 35.25. These cars are so heavy, man. Factory Showdown. It's amazing how fast they go. But the supercharger pulley did go up 1/4 inch, 3.75 inches from 3.5 inches. So 1/4 inch increase on the pulley, 50% decrease on the weight. 35.25 minimum. That's for the 2021 Dodge Drag Pack Challengers. So the Dodgers went fast. They went a little too fast. Can't be doing that, Mark Powick. Slow it down. Use the brake pedal down there. You don't want to price yourself out of the game. Okay, what else? Any more? I feel like I had a couple more things to say, but maybe I should just leave it go and go to bed because I got to get up in a few hours. All right, can't stress it enough. Make your picks. Yes, Burton's build their own engines, but I was just saying that the 428 combo is that one that Bruce Fulper knows and loves and kind of founded for Superstock. Yeah, Scott Burton, he's got a dyno at his house, I believe. He lives in Colorado, unfortunately, near that track that just closed that I never got to see. Thank you, Pete. I hope so. Say a prayer. I don't like flying. I'm just going to, I say prayers on the way down the jetway and when I'm getting on the plane. And this is Frontier Airlines, so I say 2 prayers when I get on this plane. I got to hope that the pilot shows up. All right. I think that's pretty much it, guys. Casey Miles, I don't want you to feel left out there, but there is a Rockingham Divisional October 21st and 22nd, so that starts in 11 days. That's the same weekend as the Dutch Classic. Again, don't know why they're doing that. I guess I could run the Rockingham Divisional instead of going to the Dutch Classic, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I just can't. I'm traveling a lot to cover these races and get interviews, to the point where I can't travel as much for my own racing program, but I got sponsors for this show and I don't want to let them down. But next year, hopefully a points hunt. I would really like to get in on this JEGS All Star thing, but it's it's hard because it's like the second half of this year and the first half of next year. I got to really figure out when that starts and stops. So, I have a grade point question for all you grade point experts out there. So last year I had, this year I had 10 combined grade points from last year. I think I had like 8 in super stock and 2 in stock, or 7 in super stock, 3 in stock. I forget. This year I didn't run any super stock at all, which is a shame because I had a 2-digit number this year that I never even got to use because I finished in 5th last year in super stock in Division 1. So the number 15, never got to use it. But no grade points this year in super stock. Ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 events in stock this year. Going to run the Dutch Classic. That's 7. So I'll have 7 grade points in stock from this year, and I had like 10 combined grade points last year. Do you think they'll average that out and give me 8 or 9 grade points combined for next year? Does somebody know the answer to that? Because I don't really understand. I don't really know, because all the grade points are in stock this year, and the majority of them were in super stock last year. So I'm kind of confused as to how they're going to work the combined grade points, because let's be honest, you need 8 grade points to get in to Gainesville because that field fills up, 3 minutes after it opens, and I want to make sure I can get in. So anybody knows the answer to that, let me know. If there's anything I forgot, please let me know in like the next 30 seconds or so. Craig Galtieri, I'll see you in Texas, my friend. Make sure you vote for your JEGS All Stars. Thank you, Scott. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Go vote. Go to the DragInsights Facebook page for the link. And I'll make sure it's posted on classracer.com. If you are not a Facebooker and you're on YouTube right now, I'll make sure that link, that form is posted to Class Racer. I'll make sure it's posted to my Facebook page, my Instagram page, and Class I don't know where else you would go to find it. I'll post it everywhere. All right. Get your picks in before Friday morning, because first round of the JEGS All Stars is Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock. They run one round of JEGS All Stars Friday, and then the rest of it is run on Saturday. The weather forecast looks amazing right now for Dallas, Texas, so hopefully we don't jinx that. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for joining me. Take care.